Louisville turned a bit sideways on us. Well, okay, a lot sideways. We had very straightforward plans. Bourbon Trail, Mammoth Cave, done. But it turned into Bourbon Trail, driving for an extra 16 hours, Gateway Arch, Kansas City, Mammoth Cave, Whirlwind, done. But let's start from the beginning, shall we?
It's snowing so hard.
What do you think?
Amazing.
You can't wait until it sticks. You're hoping it's gonna stick. Oh my gosh, it's so cold out here. It's snowing
all over, huh?
I love this thing.
Oh my goodness, Ezra, that's a lot of snow, baby.
Is it all in your hair?
Oh my goodness.
It's all over Dad.
Oh, this is amazing.
Louisville was cold. How cold? It snowed on us. The good news is we finally got to bust open the package of our heat cable for the water line. See, babe, I told you. It was a mandatory purchase. Vindicated! So we're at Louisville, South Gateway. And it's supposed to get down below freezing tonight.
And so
The correct time to put a heat cable on would be before it feels like it's 29 degrees outside with the sprinkle. So here we are in the rain, freezing cold, trying to get the heat cable on the water line so we can have our water on all night. Buddy, your gloves are gonna get all wet if you keep touching the snow here.
My biggest fear about traveling in the winter was snow. Our pipes would explode, the power would die, and I would wake up in the morning to discover my kids had turned into blocks of ice. It was a lesson that sometimes the things we fear most can be our biggest blessings. The day it snowed will go down in the books as one of my very favorite days.
Check it out. That work that we did yesterday, putting the heat cable on the water line, no snow anywhere near it, kept our water on all night. We got snow right here, no snow. That is a success. Whew.
The first full day after zero sleep the night before, thanks to weird neighbor late night shenanigans, we drove into downtown Louisville. We wanted to see the Louisville Slugger Museum, but didn't realize you had to pay to go in. I grudgingly paid $50 for our family to do a tour. Even worse, I didn't get to film it. 2 hours later, Chris was crying like a baby, saying it was the best $50 we've ever spent.
Whoa. Let's take a step back for a moment, shall we? First off, they showed us the intricate process of bat making. Then, they walked us through the process players use to select their bats. We got to walk the same halls the greats have walked. Then, we got to hold the actual bats Hall of Famers held, one of which happened to be my childhood hero, Tony Gwynn. My kids got to hold the bat that belonged to my childhood hero. I got chills. And they had the 2020 Silver Slugger Awards for Fernando Tatis Jr. and Manny Machado. I got to see them before they did. Hold on a second. I'm starting to cry a little right now. And all of us got a free $10 bat. So in actuality, they paid us to go on the tour.
Okay, babe. It was pretty cool.
So we just went on a tour and we got this free bat and this snow, which we couldn't film in it. And I wish we could.
I wish we could have.
And we got to watch a little show that was a couple minutes. And it showed us how they make bats. There was a machine doing zzz, from a circle of wood really thick doing zzz, to a bat. Now, but this was free. That was good.
From there, we made our way to the Kentucky Bourbon Trail. We arrived at Buffalo Trace at the end of the day, and every tour was sold out. But I have a way with the ladies, and I was able to finagle a private tour for free. You're welcome.
Okay, yes, the private tour was pretty awesome. I sincerely enjoyed it. But let's acknowledge the fact that while the tour was free, those items you purchased in the gift store, those were not.
I have been saving my budget money for 6 months. No way I was leaving Buffalo Trace with empty hands.
This is gonna be like $200. You're aware of that, right?
Speaking of money, that was Rebecca Ruth.
She makes delightful chocolates, and I plead the fifth.
My mom made us a beautiful quilt outlining the national parks. One night, Becca said, "Did you know there's a national park in Missouri?" Turns out, it was only 4 hours away, but it was too far out of the way to pull the trailer. With a family of 6, hotels are usually unaffordable. Fortunately, the Drury Hotel right in front of the national park was only $120, and it included breakfast for all of us. So, off we went to St. Louis. Declan, did somebody come steal something from you last night? What'd they steal? Did the tooth fairy find you at the hotel and take your tooth? Come to a hotel to spend the night. The kids all got Lucky Charms for continental breakfast.
This sausage is big and it's yummy. I'll miss you. Tell you my favorite thing. If you're staying all night, I don't care if you weirdest kid on the planet.
Can we take a moment to discuss the Junior Ranger programs?
Oh, yes, let's discuss the one at Gateway Arch.
The Junior Ranger program is available at almost all national parks. Kids complete a series of activities during a park visit, share their answers with a park ranger, and receive an official Junior Ranger badge. We have completed 15 to 20 Junior Ranger programs with the kids by this point, so I consider us expert level status. The Junior Ranger program at Gateway Arch was a doozy. We spent hours walking through the exhibits, completing answers in the booklets. My kid is 5. This isn't a doctoral dissertation.
Here you go, you pin it to your shirt.
Oh, Natalie.
After we spent hours working on that darn Junior Ranger activities, we went up to the arch. Becca decided not to go.
Yeah, because sane people don't get locked into small metal cabins voluntarily.
The kids and I loved it. The view at the top was really cool. If you're claustrophobic at all, I do not recommend taking the elevator up to the top of the Gateway Arch. As you can see, my head is almost hitting the top. I can't really stretch out at all, and if you try to come in here with 5 adults, this would be very severely cramped. It's me and 4 kids, and it feels tight enough as is. But the view up from the top was amazing. The kids loved it. Was that cool?
Yeah.
It was fun. It was definitely worth it. But Mommy stayed down below, and it's a very good thing. This would not have worked out well if she was in here with us.
While we were staring at the awesomeness that is St. Louis, I couldn't help but wonder why my sister Liz had never been. So I called her. She said, "Yeah, I know, it's pretty cool, and I can't believe it's only 4 hours away." I stared at my phone. 4 hours? I said goodbye to her and then ran to Chris. "Do you know Kansas City is only 4 hours away?" We sat in the car for a solid 3 minutes before saying, "Let's go to KC." 4 hours later, we were hanging out with my sisters. Sure, there were lots of messy logistics. Our dog and my work computer were in Louisville, but we were able to sort everything out. Belle was completely spoiled at the dog boarding facility. They updated us daily with photos. She was not suffering. And it was one of my favorite detours of this trip. I got to see my sisters.
Don't lie. You just wanted to take a shower in a stall larger than a shoebox.
Well, yeah, there's that. Are you making my kids wear masks in your house?
Yes, but only over their eyes.
Is that where they get the disease?
Yes, you get the disease in your eyes only. It's the
Vanilla.
disease of freedom, so keep it over your eyes, guys.
Guys,
Okay, I'll get you
dinner
vanilla.
is served. I want a boundary.
You want what?
Yes, it is.
You want a vanilla?
Ham.
Okay, I'll make it.
Is that okay? Yes.
Ham.
You guys think it's ham? I'll give you both a point. It's turkey. You're close enough. Is it turkey or is it ham?
It is ham.
Okay, you guys, that's a point anyways.
Ezra, you making sure they're not
You're
cheating?
saying
Don't let him cheat, Ezra.
Say hi to you. Beans.
What is it?
Don't say anything yet. Is that your official guess? Beans. What's your official guess, Cash? Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
It's
You both were wrong. It's almond butter. You don't taste the almonds in it. Peanut butter.
The kids loved Kansas. They spent every moment playing hide and seek or building forts with their cousins. Chris and I got a little date night out of it too.
Date night without the kids. Bye. Natalie, are you sad to go? Yeah. You gonna miss cousins? And auntie? We drove 8 hours back to Louisville to pick up the trailer. The next day, we drove 5 more hours and stopped at Mammoth Cave National Park on our way to Tennessee. When you forget to record anything in a national park, what you do is you park in the turn lane, shut the car off, run up, record the sign real quick for the national park while you leave all the kids seatbelted into the car, because you don't want to get them all out of the car and have to go take a picture and put them all back in the car. It's hard enough getting them in once. I'm not going to do it twice. Nope, that's all we get from Mammoth Cave National Park. Beautiful area. We didn't get to go in the cave, but it was a really pretty surrounding area. We got to do the Junior Ranger books, but that's it for this one. On to the next one.